A very beautiful afternoon to you and welcome to on and YouTube. Now the news. Marking a milestone of purpose and progress, the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials Council has commemorated its 25th anniversary with reflections on a journey that continues to shape women's leadership and family values in Lagos and beyond. The Silver Jubilee National Women's Conference themed 25 years of visionary legacy, inspiring the next generation, brought together women from across Nigeria and beyond. Joyken Abakoya reports.
It's the Silver Jubilee of the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials Council, and women from all sectors, policymakers, professionals, and leaders of thoughts are gathered to celebrate 25 years of resilience, legacy, leadership, and vision. Originally founded to advance women's empowerment and family values, Council has over the years evolved into a formidable platform, driving change through community projects, health outreach, and educational support. Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, in a message to the event, commended Council for 25 years of transformative impact on women and communities. She also paid tribute to the group's founder, late Mrs. Olufunmilayo Mobolaji Johnson.
For a quarter of a century, National Women Conference has stood as a beacon of service, compassion, empowerment, uplifting women, nurturing families, strengthening communities across Lagos State, and inspiring a generation of women across our dear nation.
In her welcome address, wife of the Lagos State Governor and chairperson of Council, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, reflected on the vision of her predecessors, whose efforts built the foundation for the group's achievement. She highlighted the organization's strides in healthcare, education, youth empowerment, and support for persons.
Even more, to continue building a Lagos and indeed a Nigeria where women and men work together to shape a brighter and more inclusive future.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu commended the resilience of Lagos women and reaffirmed their pivotal role in shaping the future. He noted that values that continue to inspire communities and generations.
It reminds us that legacy is not about the past, it's about the future, and it's about the ability for us to prepare others. As the saying always goes, it's not in how many leadership skills you have, but in how many new leaders you are able to birth.
Governor Sanwo-Olu also announced a donation of 200 million naira to Council by Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma in support of its programs and initiatives. From a modest initiative 25 years ago to a powerful force for social transformation, Council's journey stands as a testament to what women can achieve when vision meets service and compassion fuels leadership. In Lagos, Joyken Abakoya.
The House of Representatives has passed for second reading a bill to amend the Proceeds of Crime Act 2022 to provide a unified legal framework for the recovery, management, and disposal of proceeds of crime in Nigeria. The bill, sponsored by Yusuf Gadi of the Whistleblower National Assembly correspondent Mitaire Ikpe, reports that a separate bill seeking the establishment of the Nigerian FinTech Regulatory Commission also scaled second reading at Tuesday's plenary.
Proceeds of crime established by the Central Bank of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It will equally provide for whistleblower and witness protection mechanism on information while ensuring safety of the whistleblower.
The objective of this bill, Nigerian FinTech Regulatory Commission Bill, is to aim to provide clear regulatory framework for fintech by ensuring that fintech companies operate fairly.
In another resolution, the House has mandated its Committee on Public Accounts to investigate the abandonment of the Ile-Ife multipurpose dam project more than 20 years after the contract was awarded.
Has become a source of concern to the people as the project is intended to government area between Osun State and the neighboring Ondo states. Mandate the Committee on Public Accounts to investigate the status of the project, to ascertain the amount of funds released to the contractors from 2004 to date. Also mandate the Committee on Water Resources to liaise with the Federal Ministry of Water Resources in 2006 budget estimates.
The federal government has called on Nigeria's 36 states to take full responsibility for power generation, transmission and distribution, saying centralized control can no longer deliver stable electricity nationwide. In Lagos, explaining that decentralization is the only lasting solution to the nation's power crisis. He said the 2023 Electricity Act, signed by President Bola Tinubu, empowers states to regulate and participate fully in all segments of the power chain value: generation, transmission, distribution, population, and size. It is practical for Abuja to guarantee steady power across the country. He added that the federal government is implementing a comprehensive reform agenda covering legislation, infrastructure.
On 003-830-1669.
Nta Lagos premises affordable just for you.
Welcome back, and this is still NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 1. Languages are more than words. They are carriers of culture, identity, and history. But across Nigeria, several indigenous languages are slipping into silence. Experts are now calling on governments at all levels to take urgent steps to safeguard them from extinction. Jesuton Moses has the report.
Home to over 500 indigenous languages, making it one of the most linguistically diverse nations in the world. However, according to UNESCO, more than 100 of these languages are endangered, while a few have already disappeared.
A language is endangered the moment the speakers, the population of the speakers of that language dwindle, are disappearing. If we have a particular language where young people no longer speak, such a language is likely going to die. So, out of endangerment, there are many efforts these days to ensure that languages suffering endangerment are rescued from that endangerment. However, we still have some languages suffering some degree of endangerment at various levels as more and more young people are moving away, drifting away from such languages.
Experts say that globalization, urban migration, and the growing dominance of English are forcing many younger generations to abandon their mother tongues. They warn that if nothing is done, some local dialects could vanish within the next 2 or 3 decades, erasing valuable cultural heritage in the process.
Isn't it ridiculous that our own language is even called vernacular, and a whole lot of us were made to pay for speaking it as children, whereas the borrowed language is the prestigious language, is the language of honor.
The experts are therefore urging the federal and state governments to provide legislative backing that will ensure indigenous languages are taught in schools, documented and promoted through media and community programs. Loss of language is loss of identity. When a language dies, an entire way of life dies with it. Experts say that beyond communication, language preservation is essential for national unity, cultural pride, and intergenerational continuity. In Lagos, Jesuton Moses, NTA News.
In a bid to strengthen the existing partnership between the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Lagos Channel 10, and Checkers Africa Limited, The management of NTA Lagos Channel 10 visited representatives of the company to explore new areas of mutual benefits. Nta Ch10 has details.
Leader of the team, who is also the general manager of NTA Lagos Channel 10, Modupe Oyewumi, noted that with the enhanced reach of NTA Lagos Channel 10, Checkers Africa Limited is sure of more visibility that will enhance its expansion and patronage.
For us to sustain the relationship, we have to come all the way to come and visit the chairman and to do more, to sell more of Checkers Africa for them.
The managing director of Checkers African Limited, Karan Checker, who was delighted to receive the management team of NTA, expressed readiness to support and collaborate with the station by taking advantage of the various programs on NTA to promote their brand.
I'm very excited to seeing NTA Channel 10 in my office. We are very positive, very happy that this relationship with Checkers is going to be very encouraging in coming years. With your platform, we can reach millions of people in Lagos and all over Nigeria. So I'm looking forward for this relationship.
In an interview, the head of marketing, Timothy Ogundele, said the relationship is expected to be mutually beneficial and will contribute to the growth of both organizations.
We've had a good relationship with NTA 10 for quite a while now, but this makes it more official because now we have your team visiting us and we're able to forge ahead even in more ways for us to be able to push our products through your platform and also have, you as partners for a longer time.
It is expected that this visit will serve as a roadmap for both organizations towards achieving their individual and collective goals. In Lagos, Nta Ch10, NTA News.
And that was the news. Do remember to join us at 7 for a more comprehensive package. I am Iyabo Wale Eri. Good afternoon.